Police officers preach click it or ticket, but are they following the law themselves? Good evening. I'm Michelle Kingsfield.
And I'm Mark Allen. New information indicates that might not always be the case. Holly Samuels live with why some officers say they don't buckle up. It's our top story at 11. Holly?
Well, some officers from departments all across the country say they choose not to buckle up in case they would ever get in a pursuit situation. They need to get out of the car quickly. But I took that to a local department, and they tell me they're simply not buying that excuse.
You're not going to be of any assistance to anybody else if you can't get there safely.
SUGARCREEK Township Police's Sergeant Mark White says within police departments, it's no secret that some officers resist buckling up, but how many is surprising. According to new numbers released by the National Highway Safety Administration, about 40% of police officers killed in wrecks between 2004 and 2008 did not have their seatbelts on.
That's troubling to know that there's 40%, absolutely.
It's especially disturbing to fellow drivers.
We just got pulled over for not wearing our seatbelts. Are you serious?
You mean they're not wearing their seatbelts, but they'll enforce it? That doesn't seem right.
I think that they should abide by the law that they're enforcing.
Sergeant White says his department, like most Ohio police departments, has a policy that all officers and prisoners must be buckled up whenever they're in a vehicle. He says it's an important rule because traffic accidents are the biggest danger facing officers. Tragedy struck the Ohio State Highway Patrol just 1 month ago when Trooper Andrew C. Baldridge was killed in a crash near Cary, Ohio. And we've seen multiple cruiser crashes locally this year. Baldridge and his passenger were both wearing their seatbelts.
I'd like to think that the state law is there for a reason and safety is the #1 priority.
Sergeant White says not following the policy will result in disciplinary action at his department, and it could mean a financial loss. He says in recent years, the state has required that officers follow the seatbelt law before the department is given any federal funding.
It's not as a do as I say and not as I do type of philosophy.
Well, Ohio's seatbelt law went into effect in 1986, and Sergeant White says he would like to believe that officers who were hired on before that are the biggest offenders. He says education is the key, and he believes that has affected younger officers as well as the general public. Reporting live, Holly Samuels, 2 News on your side.